Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What Map Sci-Fi Saturday Special. Now, I'm probably the last person left alive that's not seen Star Wars Rogue One yet. It is on my list of things to do. I've just been a bit busy with, well, this show since April. But I will get the DVD sooner or later. Now, today's map is Scarif based Star Wars by ReishiMu. I apologise either way for that. And obviously this is based very much on a base within Star Wars. There is your multicoloured, very pretty resources. Liking that a lot. But it's such a cool map that you can go into all the different menus. This one's cool, that one's cool, but wait for the winds. Oh, look at that. That is the winds map. That is beautiful. I love this. I really do. Now, what do you need? What do you need? Well, other than the map itself, you need nothing. Really, nothing. I've decided to use the Definitive Vision LUT just to give it a little bit of a colour boost. But honestly, this is pretty much a vanilla map. Now, I know this is more an art installation than anything, but I have to kind of judge it as a map as well. So let's have a look at this bridge. The bridge is a bit wonky, but not hideously bad, but it's a bit wonky. Then when we reach land, how you're going to extend that highway out, you've got to expand on the infrastructure there, and I get it. I do get it, okay? I'm not being critical. But there's a little bit of a problem that you'll need to resolve before you get started. This is a bit ugly. Just a bit ugly. One's gone raised, one has dipped down, and then we've got another one of these raised bridges. This is a bit better, a bit tidier bridge, that one. And then once again it drops down, and you're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming to be able to do anything with that highway before you expand onwards. The third one goes island hopping. Hoppity hop. And then it just stops there, but where are you going to expand out from there? That's a bit poor. It needs to be bending off a little bit more to the left to be able to use that better. Onto the rail. Yeah, not too bad. The bridge, that. Not too bad. This is a better bridge, and then that skips along there and whizzes around there in a long causeway style rail bridge, and then that jumps up onto one of these ridges that intersects and crosses across the map. That's not too bad. I mean, you're gonna have to get it down off of the ridge to be able to use it, but that's not too bad. This is horrible. This is dips a bit and then jumps, and then up high so that the shipping can get underneath it, which we'll look at a little bit later. And once again ends on the ridge, which is fine, but you're going to have to do some work to get it off of there. That's a bit ugly at the beginning there. And then island hopping again, S-ing around over, not too bad, the bridge there, that one's fine. And once again plenty of height here for the ships to get under, and stops there. And now it's the asset review. Now let's have a look at this asset. It's, hang on a second, didn't we do this one yesterday? This is the Detroit Firehouse, isn't it? Hang on a second, let me just check my notes. Oh, no, this can't be right. What the bloody hell's going on? Oh, it's a sci-fi special. It's the TARDIS. Oh, let's have a closer look at this TARDIS then, shall we? No, you bloody don't. You come back here. Oi! Oh, you pesky Time Lord. We'll probably materialise somewhere else in the town. Let's hunt him down. Where are you, Mr. Doctor? Where is he? It's over there somewhere. There's, where is he? Is he up here? It's got to be there. Ah, there, I see you. There he is, that pesky Time Lord. It's the TARDIS, time and relative dimension in space. And it's a oh, what am I telling you all this about? Now there are a few different TARDISes on the workshop. This one's a prop, and you can plop it down any way you like. You probably only want to use it once. Is it bigger on the inside? Let me see if I can just get in there and it's just too small. No, it's about the same size on the inside. That's all you need to know. So anyway, that's the TARDIS by Mike. Very nicely done. I like that. Okay, and back to Scarif Base, Star Wars, ReishiMu. And we have shipping routes. We do. This one is fine. This just wends around. Doesn't go anywhere special. This one goes under bridges. And this is where it could all go very badly wrong. This one's good. Right down the middle. Went right down the middle. And this one goes down the middle, but shipping's going to hit both of those posts. Trust me on that one. I've seen it. It will happen. That's not so good. Not so good. And then where's that one go? And then that one goes round and round and round and round. Yeah, off to the fog that way. There's plenty of water, but there's not really any rivers. So the question is this standing water? Are we going to get pollution? Are we going to get pollution? Well, there's something. There's something. I mean, it's nice waterways. I mean, it really does make the map. Now, we've got a little bit of movement there. Not a lot. Not a lot. Ah, the good old Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels, wiki him if you're not from the UK. One of the world's great magicians. If you were under 10 and lived in the 80s. So anyway, yes, there's hardly any moving water at all. But I have a solution. I do, because you're going to want to get rid of your sewage somewhere. Now, where is it? Where is that chain of islands? There it is, in the corner there. Let's zoom into that and have a closer look. And you'll see there is some movement, and it's going into this area rather than out, which is great. So you stick down your sewage outflows there. That will drag that into that corner. And if we have a little look into the corner. Come on, let's get in there. There, it's a sink. All your sewage will get sucked into that point. So that's what you want to do if you're using this map. Stick your sewage out on those islands. So anyway, let's have a closer look at the terrain, etc. Now, it's an art installation. And so we've got these ridges, which are going to be a bit awkward to work with, but I'm sure that you are highly skilled enough to be able to do something really good with them. You've got these large islands. I mean, loads of build space and loads of interest with these water inlets. It's going to look really good when it's done. And then in the middle, we've got this, I'm going to say raised hill thing, symmetrical style hill. Is that big enough, do you think, to actually get a decent sized city on the top? We'll have a look in a minute. But yeah, these are raised up just enough to be a bit awkward. You can get a good build on the top, but obviously you're going to have to build ramps to get up and down. And this is the highest point, so it's not too high. You can build on there as well. And then that's little circular, almost completely circular, almost like a rising sun. I don't know, I've not seen it yet, Rogue One. Well, if it's based on the rising sun, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that just gives you an idea of how much build space you've got on that central circular round. Oh, that would be the world's most fascinating roundabout out there, couldn't it? So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to see with Scarif Base. It's not the most enthralling map, but aesthetically, now I would give this 2 stars for aesthetics, but it's Star Wars and it does look like what it's supposed to look like, so it's getting 4 from me. Detailing, some of it's okay, but there are some difficult bits to work with, so I'm giving that just a 2 stars. Gameplay potential, you can have some proper fun with this, I think. Bit of hard work, but go for it. I'm going to give it a middle score of a 3. So that's Scarif Base Star Wars by ReishiMu or ReishiMu, today's map. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Don't forget to join me next week for 6 more maps, because that's what we're here to do. And I've also got something in the plan, hopefully in a week or so's time, a brand new mini-series that I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to get into, but I'm not going to tell you right now, I'm not going to spoil it, but we are definitely looking good, looking green for go. Catch you then.